So it's safe to say that Google really messed up their first launch of their AI image creation feature, so they had to relaunch it. And is this relaunch better? Let's talk about it. So what happened? What's the big deal? Well, Google recently reintroduced its AI image generation tool, but this time they added some guardrails, some extra layers of safety for users so they can't just create anything that they want. Previously, their AI could generate images that were potentially harmful or inappropriate, but Google's new updates are like putting safety bumpers on a bowling lane, and it helps guide the ball down the lane and hopefully helps keep everything in line, not letting people create crazy shit, or so we hope. So how does it work? Well, Google's AI image creation tool uses advanced algorithms to generate images based on simple text prompts. So you could literally type in sunset over a mountain range and voila, just like that, AI paints a picture for you. There's a little bit of a twist. Google has introduced strict content filters and feedback loop, ensuring that the images generated are not only high quality, but also safe and appropriate. So the new image generation features will be initially available on Gemini Advanced, business and enterprise users, and they're going to start with English language support, but they eventually plan to gradually expand to more users and more languages. So you may not even be able to test this out yet until they start to expand it. And while this is pretty big news just because it's Google, but the AI image creation is nothing new, and all the platforms are kind of moving to this model. And something that I've used for a while, if you're an entrepreneur, a business owner, or someone who wants to get more traffic and sales with your business and website, I would use AI to generate blog articles and generate imagery within the blog articles all in one place, such as with a tool with Journalist AI. There's a link below. You can try it for free. So it kind of takes this to the next level, and you can do it all in one. And you can create blog articles that are fully SEO optimized, and you can automatically have it post to your website, to social media, to all that stuff. So it's like this, but far more advanced, and it's a lot easier and a lot faster. So that's what I use, but you may want to, if you do have access to this at some point, you may want to also test this out. So let's talk about why these standards are important, because I think this is why it's big news, because AI is, you can do a lot, and it can be a little scary considering all the functionality and capability of it. So as more AI tools become accessible, the potential for misuse grows, and it's important to create filters so inappropriate content can't even be created in the first place, and it'll make the AI world and digital space more safe for everyone. So now, basically, the specifics of this new relaunch is there's no generation, doesn't allow generation of photorealistic identifiable individuals. So you can't do crazy things with celebrities or political figures or all that stuff. You can't have depictions of minors for obvious reasons. And then specifically, there is restrictions on excessively violent or gory or sexual content. And that should speak for itself. Don't need to go into depth there. And obviously, there's some wackos out there that are going to try those things, but you can't do it now with the new filters in place. So what does this kind of mean for you, as the end user? So if you're a marketer, a content creator, or just someone who loves experimenting with AI, Google's tool is now more reliable and safer to use if you want to use that, and you can explore your creative ideas without worrying about kind of crossing in unintended boundaries, which will be hard to do unless you were pretty deliberate about what you're typing in there. So just something to kind of keep in mind. I'd be more worried about other people doing the crazy stuff. So I would say, looking to the future, I think this is a good shift in a more responsible AI development way. And hopefully this sets the tone for other AI platforms out there. Just like with anything, people are going to find a way to abuse and misuse it. And I think this is why it's important that these huge companies get ahead of the game, with these type of constraints. We don't want AI running wild and turning into Skynet. But that is the latest update. And obviously it's Google, it's big news. They're trying to get ahead of the AI the AI arms race. So it's going to be really interesting to kind of see what the future holds. But I think it is good that they're setting the tone with these type of standards and restrictions, and hopefully all these other companies are following their lead.